Welcome to qnawire.
Hello everyone, this is the solution to problem 11 of chapter 24 of college physics. Here we're just simply asked to describe qualitatively how the experiment designed by Hertz worked that allowed him to detect electromagnetic waves. So I strongly encourage you to read up on this subject. It's fairly fascinating, but it's really easy to find. You can just look on Wikipedia. But here I'm just going to describe roughly what the experiment was. So what you can see here is that I have a circuit. This is a schematic roughly of what Hertz used. So you have a battery and a switch, and it's tied to an LC circuit where you have an inductor and a capacitor. And there are these two little blobs, which is just basically a gap in the wiring. And so what happens is that Hertz, or you just close this switch. Once the switch is closed, there is an established voltage across the capacitor, and then you open the switch, and then the electromagnetic energy just oscillates back and forth, being stored either in the magnetic field or the electric field on a capacitor. And if the field is strong enough, then there is going to be sparks in this little gap because the field becomes strong enough that it actually ionizes the air in the gap. And that's what results in a little spark. So you have a little spark here, and then you know that there is electromagnetic waves going around. So the way that Hertz set up this experiment, there is a characteristic frequency of this circuit with which the sparks, which makes the sparks appear in a periodic manner. And so you know that there's electromagnetic waves sent out at a given frequency, which is given by the frequency of the circuit. So then this electromagnetic wave induces an EMF in the second basically open wire, which has the similar structure. It has a gap in between, and if the change in the magnetic field and the induced EMF is on resonance with this frequency, so that the geometry, such as the inductance of the wire, etc., are all such that the frequency emitted by this circuit can be or will be inducing a maximum EMF in this circuit, then you're going to see sparks over here as well, because there is a large electric field induced. And so again, the air can be ionized between the gap or in the gap of these coils.